that's where these AQL tables come in. And we're going to use an example to walk you through this. So let's say you're trying to import 15,000 pens. First thing you're going to want to do is go to that column on the left and look at lot size, which is just the number of products you've ordered. You're going to find that range where 15,000 fits. So that 15,000 falls between 10,001 and 35,000. After that, you're going to want to decide on what inspection level is used. The general inspection levels are for simpler products or products that don't have as many safety regulations. General inspection level 1 tests fewer samples, while general inspection level 3 tests more samples. And these will be for like basic tests like the look, does it turn on off, does it function? These are for simpler tests that you can do a lot of units very quickly. The special inspection levels, you test fewer units, but you do much more rigorous testing. These are for products where there's a lot of safety regulations, there's a lot of governing bodies that have regulations set on them. So for example, like medical devices or complex electronics, where if they fail, there are catastrophic consequences. This is where you'd use those special inspection levels. And it works similar to the general inspection levels in that S1, they test fewer units, while S4, they test more units. Since we're, in this example, we're ordering 15,000 Clicktop pens, there's no real safety concerns, there's no real regulatory concerns, we can use a lower inspection level. So it's probably safe to use general inspection level 1. So you're looking at general inspection level 1, you're looking at where that 15,000 is, and where they meet gives you a letter. That letter is the letter K in this instance. And then we're going to take that to the next table. So as you can see, we have a completely different table that looks intimidating, but I swear, it's simple once you know how to read it. So, similar to the previous table, there's a column on the left that has all of those letters, and then it has numbers next to it. The letter is the letter that we got from the previous table. So we got the letter K. That shows us the number of samples we need to test. So right next to the letter K is the number 125. That is the number of samples that we'll be testing. So 125 pens randomly selected from the lot of 15,000. Next at the top, we're going to see the acceptance quality limits in percentage. So basically, it's how much room for error there is. The smaller the number, the less failed units that you'll accept. So, for instance, for 125 units, if you selected the AQL of 0.015, that would mean if one of those pens fails, you reject the entire order. But if you select, say, 25%, that would mean if 22 pens or more fail out of the 125, then you would reject the order. Trying to find that percentage that works for you is it can be a little difficult, but for something like pens, you can use a much higher AQL percentage. If a pen fails, it's not really going to have catastrophic results. So I think that selecting something like 6.5% is a safe number. So if you look where K and 6.5 intersect, it gives you these two numbers. 14 is green and 15 is red. So that means if there's 14 or less non-conforming pens out of that 125, that means you'll accept the order. If 15 or more fail, that means the order is rejected.